Доброго вечора. My z Ukraine. My name is Richard Woodruff from Lviv, Ukraine. So now for less screwing about and me pretending like I can speak Ukrainian in any way, I wanted to give you the update of what is happening with us and the factory in Lviv. You may have noticed that I haven't been asking you incredibly beautiful people for donations in the past couple of weeks, and that is for a very good and specific reason. I'm currently contacting every single large agency, both a European and Ukrainian, military contacts, and maybe some people with 3 letters in their name, asking how we can help the Ukrainian armed forces with government funds. Because however incredibly amazing and lovely you people are on Twitter, Blue Sky and YouTube that are continuously donating towards Ukraine, there are some things I think the military industrial complex should be paying for, and at that stage I believe it should be FPV drones. That is not saying that there won't be things, of course, that I'll be stopping to ask you for donations in the future. Like, there are so many incredibly important civilian projects, getting people food that are cut off in the middle of nowhere, supporting orphanages or supporting the military with things that they cannot be purchasing themselves. Or, as we all know, there are still units out there that are critically kind of under-supported and underfunded. Ones that aren't getting exactly what they need from the government, and then therefore, yes, we will still be trying to do our part with those specific units to get them FPV drones if they have been left behind or they're not on one of these illustrious lists that mean that they are one of the supreme units and they will be supported because of how effectively they have been performing previously. We will still be doing, small fundraisers, and especially when people that you know very well on Twitter reach out to us and say, hey, can we have those drones that you're charging half of the cost for and you're not charging any labor on? We will say, hell yes, we will do that for you. We will still be producing for people that need us. It's trying to shift this whole thing away from crowdfunding into just having the government fund the majority of the drones. You people on Twitter that every time I ask for funds, I just think so hard about how every single one of you work every single day to feed your families and live your lives. And yeah, you pay your taxes, so you're already paying to support Ukraine. And I only want your donations to go out to Ukraine when there really is not any other option. When we're up shit creek without a paddle and we desperately need your support. Where if we can just dramatically increase our supply to the front of incredibly high quality drones, that's the way I want to do it. I want to do it in the way that makes the most sense for all of us, makes the most sense for you guys, and most importantly keeps the money in the pockets of you and your family until there's something that you really, really care about and is very important to you. It's a way that you can help Ukraine and know that you're making a difference, but making a difference without feeling like there's a bit of the government will take the place and do this. It's not realistic for me to ask you guys to donate 10,000 euros a day or 15,000 euros a day because it's just unsustainable, and I'm really not that good at my job. I'm not that good at my job to be able to ask you guys consistently for more and more funds. So I'm just thinking, okay, scrap the whole idea of asking for funds at all. Work with the proper agencies out there to get as many of our drones to the front as possible, because that's the whole reason that we are operating. One, of course, initially it was to show everyone on Twitter that these drones aren't $650 or $500, but really are $300. Secondly, it's to just make sure that the guys on the front are getting the quality drones. I had an amazing meeting today with a Marine brigade that was currently flying some drones from Sternenko, so very, very well built. But still, because of the PID tuning and some of the components on there, this drone was like really, really twitchy in the sky. And I said to them like, hey, come with us. So we took him to the testing field. He flew our drones and instantly he was like, I'm telling the command about this and hopefully we will only be flying your drones on the front from now on. And yeah, that is why we do what we do. Is because there are amazing pilots out there that just need the tools to be able to do their job that bit better. without having to worry on if the drone's going to freak out or if it's not going to perform in the way that they like. So yes, it's all incredibly positive, but I just wanted to let you guys know on Twitter why I haven't really been asking for donations directly lately, and exactly what we're doing at the moment, because we are incredibly busy, not just delivering presents to kids all over Ukraine on Christmas, but making sure that our drones get to the front and in as high a capacity as possible. And hopefully with all of these drone contracts, which will be coming, fingers crossed, in the next couple of months, it will mean that we're not just producing 1,000 drones a month, but we're producing 5,000 or so. And that will be just absolutely incredible, and I will be over the moon to be supporting Ukraine in a much larger way, and without you guys having to fork out a single penny for it. That is the dream, and then maybe I can just get back to telling you all about Lviv and Ukraine and the amazing food the guys are eating on the front, and the stuff that makes you happy, and laugh and connect with Ukraine and Ukrainians, and just think, okay, I'm gonna be there for Ukraine until the end of the war, but because of everything Rich has told me, I want to come visit Ukraine. I want to enjoy its culture, its people, and understand why he fell in love with the country and why he has decided to give his life for Ukraine and be there every second of every day. I want you guys to see and understand the beauty of Ukraine. So дуже велике дякую, as always. Thank you for sitting through another one of my incredibly long videos. I love you guys so much, and as always, Slava Ukraini.